Twisting while carrying a load is one of the most common ways people injure their backs. When it's time to put down the load, set it down in one slow movement as you exhale. Jerky movements can pull muscles in your lower back. Try to avoid lifting heavy loads above your waist. If you do have to lift heavier loads like this, make sure to keep them centered between your waist and your shoulders. Also, don't reach and lift. If something's too far away to lift using proper technique, don't lean way over and try to lift it. You're putting a lot more stress on your back this way. Instead, find another way to get closer to the load, then lift it correctly. Remember, always bend at the hips, not the lower back. Bending at the knees is important, but it's not enough to ensure a safe lift. Bend the hips and push the chest out, pointing forward. Bending at the knees and at the hip shares the weight with your legs and gives your back a break. If your job involves loading or unloading trucks, make sure to maintain the safe lifting practices you've learned. Keep the load close to your body. Holding a package out at arm's length, even if it's just to load or unload it, means you're putting 10 times more pressure on your back than you need to. Of course, if the package is too heavy, get help with it. Here are a few more tips. On the ground, maintain a brisk walking pace on the most direct and clear path practical. Don't try to jump and dodge over and around other packages. Watch out for wet or slippery streets. Protect your head from low overheads through doorways and around your vehicle. Make sure the packages in your vehicle are stacked and secured correctly. Wear safety shoes with gripping soles and steel toes. Respect any pre-existing back condition you may have and don't overstress. If you use a hand truck, make sure to avoid stairs. Instead, use inclines, ramps, or if possible, an elevator. And don't overload the hand truck. You need a clear line of sight over your packages as you push, not pull, the hand truck to your destination. Here are a few more tips on using hand trucks. Load it on the sidewalk to avoid having to struggle over the curb. Secure the hand truck, especially if you're loading or unloading it on a hill. Entering buildings, you should control the door so it doesn't hit you or your packages. Don't drop a package on the plate of the hand truck. It can tilt forward and hit you in the head. Make sure all packages on the hand truck are secure. Make sure the hand truck is secured inside the vehicle before you drive to your next stop. Pushing is better for your back than pulling. When pushing something, keep your back in the neutral position. Pushing evenly with both hands will help you maintain that S-curve. Back injuries and back pain can strike anyone, no matter what job you do. The key to avoiding back problems is to maintain the neutral position, change positions often, use correct technique whenever lifting anything, and exercise to keep your back muscles strong and flexible. With a little awareness, you can do your part to keep yourself healthy, both at work and at home. Many back injuries result from weak or tight muscles. One study showed that back injuries occurred at the beginning of a shift and after lunch because workers were not warmed up. To protect your spine, muscles supporting your back must be strong and flexible. Here are a few exercises that can help you maintain flexibility and strength and avoid injuries. Do them only if they're comfortable. Single knee to chest. With your knees bent, pull one knee up toward your chest and slightly out to the side to stretch the muscles of the leg and back. Hold this position briefly, then alternate sides. Do each side 10 times. If you have knee problems, it may be easier to grab your leg underneath the knee to help pull it up to your chest. Cat-cow. Get down on all fours with your knees and hands on the floor and your back and neck in a neutral, straight position. Slowly tighten your abdominal muscles, rounding the back towards the ceiling and dropping your head, trying to look at your navel. Hold this position for 5 seconds, then release and return to neutral position. Now sag your back slightly in a relaxed position for 5 seconds. Release and return to neutral position. Think of rounding your back like an angry cat and then sagging your back like an old rickety cow. Prone arm and leg raises. Lie on your stomach face down, keeping your neck straight with your legs straight and your arms straight overhead. Slowly raise and lower each arm and leg, one at a time, to make sure you have no discomfort. Now, lift your right arm and left leg at the same time and hold briefly. Repeat again, this time lifting the left arm and right leg at the same time. Do 10 repetitions for each side. If this exercise is too difficult for you, try this variation. Arm and leg raises. Place your hands and knees on the floor, creating a stable base with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keeping your neck and back in line, raise and lower each arm and leg one at a time and hold briefly. Straighten your leg as you raise it. Now raise your right arm and left leg at the same time. Repeat again, this time raising the left arm and right leg at the same time, making sure to keep your body from twisting. Do 10 repetitions on each side. Propping. While lying with your stomach on the floor, prop yourself comfortably on your elbows by making sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Relax completely and hold the position for 30 seconds. Then lay down with your forehead on your hands and relax in this position for 30 seconds. Repeat for a total of 6 or more repetitions. Press up. If your back is more flexible, you may be able to get an even deeper back stretch by pressing your body up with your hands slightly below your shoulders. Peel your body off the floor slowly, like it is a piece of tape. Lift only as far as you are comfortable and do not hold this position. Watch that your hips do not lift off the ground. Repeat this exercise 10 times. For all of these exercises, a ground rule to remember is, if it hurts, don't do it. There are many other excellent exercises that will provide the same strength and flexibility training. Make sure to consult a physician if you already have back problems before starting any exercise program. As we said earlier, you can even damage your back and spine by lying in the wrong position as you sleep. First, you should sleep on a firm mattress that will provide good support. Also, the best sleeping positions are on the back with your knees slightly elevated. You can use a pillow for this or lay on your side with your knees slightly bent. Now you have all the information you need to keep a happy, healthy back. Conscientiously following good back safety and keeping your back strong and flexible will prevent a lifetime of back pain.